Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's your favorite and cutest parents to be, Khay&Dex, and today we are so happy to shoot this video because it is our finding out video, how we got to know that we're going to become parents very soon. Wouldn't bore you, let's just get right into the video. So how did you find out?
So, you see, before this whole finding out thing, I think that before we got married, a lot of advices came on. You should get pregnant.
2 years later.
Some were like 2 years later, some were a year later, some were
Right
immediately.
away.
Some, but the thing is, the whole point is one team supported wait a while, another team supported go for it. Why not?
Freedom now. UGCC and the rest.
This team right here is the freedom now team.
Right away team.
Yes, this team right here was like, what can come can come. I mean, if it is immediate, why not? If it is later, why not? Whatever happens should happen. So we did inside. I think if I tell my story first, it will be to some way. You should tell yours first.
Okay. So before we got married, my family and we kept praying about our marriage, and we kept praying about taking seed and all of that. I wouldn't want to share family, secrets with you here, but you know your family background, and so you know how to target your prayer lines and all of that. So we kept praying about taking seed, and then the whole marriage and all of that. And then with my husband, now he's not my husband, so with him we kept praying about all of that too. And in our prayer, we're believing God that as soon as we get married, the only menses will be seen will be the ones that we take to our husbands' homes. I don't know if you get it. So if, let's say, I menstruated last month, I menstruated 2 weeks to the wedding, I'm not menstruating again. If I menstruated that day, I'm not menstruating again. It's like the last one we see is the one we are taking to our husbands' homes. So that was basically the prayer. So we got married. If you don't know, we got married on 5th December 2020. And that day, the engagement was on 4th December 2020. And for me, ever since I was giving birth to, I only missed my menses once. That was when the first time I got my menses, 2 months later or something. I think I didn't get my menses. After that, every day it comes. And then with every day chrono, whenever I calculate and I see the date, I won't miss it. So during the engagement, our wedding was supposed to be on 28th November, but we already told you that story, that we couldn't get that date, so we had to move it a week. I was actually praying for that day because I knew that that week would be my menstrual week. So on 5th December, 4th, I was telling my friends that, Charlie, tomorrow day my menses is coming. I don't want to have this out, we're talking about it. My maid of honor and the other people were talking about it. So on 5th, just as we're doing the makeup, I told them, guys, this thing is in. When I went to the washroom, truly it was in. So I had my menses on 5th December 2020, the day of the wedding. Yeah. So you can imagine my face was all swollen and all of that. But glory to Jesus, we were able to do everything, and then we came home. So story about our first night together will come. So I don't really get into that bit of it. Else I'll take the juice out of it. You get it? Yeah. So we did the do, and then I think we were supposed to go for honeymoon, but because of one or two things, we didn't go right about the time of. In fact, the messes and all of that were all parts. We wanted to have a good time, so we didn't go for the honeymoon. So we went for the honeymoon around 20 something. I've forgotten the 20 something of December.
I think 27th or 26th that way.
Yeah.
And we came back around 31st.
Yes. So because of 31st night, we had to cut short our honeymoon and come back. My husband plays a role in church, so we couldn't stay there for long. So when I think after we did the do, I was complaining. Every time I eat, I complain about stomach ache and all of that. Let me tell you one thing. There are things that you say, heavens take it, and they work on it. As soon as we did the do, my husband would start saying that my 1 day pregnant wife, my 2 days pregnant, he kept counting. I'll be telling her, Charlie, I'm not pregnant. My tummy hurts and all of that. And even how this whole thing happened, the time we did the thing, no, it was even not the day of, it wasn't my ovulation day. It was just the ovulation window. And you know that I'm not going to teach you much, but let me just brief. Maybe someone doesn't know. You know that the semen stays in you for 3 to 5 days. Yes. So from that time, if you do it from the 3 to 5th day, when you do it from the 3rd to the 5th day, don't. Sometimes people will tell you that I'm not the one that impregnated you. Don't forget the thing can live this long. You get it? So it can happen. So within that time, that's when we did like the whole thing happened. So it wasn't even the ovulation day. So I wasn't even putting my mind to it that it was that one. Then we had to travel. Like after the pain in my stomach, every time I eat, I complain and all of that. We traveled. When I was going, we did a video during the honeymoon. I don't know if you'll be able to get the videos back. But if you're able to get the videos back before you see this, you probably see that I packed my sanitary towel and all of that when we were going on the trip. Because I knew that the 30th, my menses was going to come. And I don't miss my menses, so 30th day is going to come. When we were going, I was having cramps, like severe cramps. I was telling him that my abdomen, my menses is coming. Like I packed everything. 30th came. I got severe pain. This thing didn't come. 31st, it didn't come. I was still scared. Like I was like, this one, there's not that one. When we were coming from the honeymoon, he was asleep in the car. I wanted to scream because the pain I was going through, he was asleep. It wasn't like he was doing, he was asleep. And then I was going through pain in the car and all of that. So I thought that it was the because I have severe menstrual pain, like severe one. So I thought it was because of that. When we got to Accra, I think we come again. Yeah. Please hold on, my stew is getting bent. Continue.
Oh, for the love of YouTube. Just because you need to do a video, you left your stew on fire. And people, she'll be right back and then she'll continue with the juice right for you. I don't know about you, but sometimes you are so excited about some things that you really forget what you were doing before. It's not a good feeling or experience. Sometimes by the time you get back, if whatever you're doing has gone really bad, it can really affect you. But it is all for the love of YouTube, for the love of our fam out here, right? So, you're back already.
Yes, before I
let me not continue, please.
Okay, so as I was saying, so when we got to Accra, before we went for the honeymoon, my sister's wedding was 2 weeks after mine. So before the wedding, I think on Thursday, we came there to run errands for her. And she sent us to, I think, Palace Mall or something. You remember going to buy yogurt? So when when we were coming back, we saw this pharmacy. I think it's called Aid. I don't know if you can see. Aid, whatever.
You can't see. The camera has inverted it. But yeah, it's Aid Chemist. They have a lot of branches all over the place.
Yes.
So the branch we went to was the housing down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we got there, we just made a stop because the day I went to my people, they were like, Dani. My auntie was around because of the wedding, my sister's wedding. She was like, Dani. Like, no, I'm not pregnant. Then my grandma was like, can't you see? I said no. And my backbone is a nurse. She was like, let me see your palm. She checked. Let me see your eye. She I said, no, I'm not pregnant. People are buying pressure for me. Please, I'm not. So when they said that, And then based on the pain and all of that, when we were coming, we just made a stop at the pharmacy, and then we bought their what's that? Oh, so we bought their pregnancy test kit. We bought 3. In fact, we bought 3 of them. 3. So when we got home, I didn't check. So on first, so like, let me just fast forward from that day when they said that, like, it came to my mind, Anna, Menyam, no, I'm not pregnant, because I just got married like 2 weeks now. Yeah, just telling him that to me, how do you know me now? Then I can't see. How do you know? So I just brushed it off. I didn't use it. So when we got back from the honeymoon, went for 31st. We came back on 31st. So we just came home, freshened up, and then went to church. When we got back, it was 2 a.m. And I was like, no, let me just go and pee. It's still morning pee. Let me just go and pee and check. As soon as I went to pee, Charlie, the thing came. I don't know. You try it. When I did the test, it was negative. It was negative. So it means it was just a week interval, because I mean, when I did the test, it was negative. And I was like, still, how come my message not? Because today is first. Someone was supposed to menstruate on 30th, 31st, 1st. The thing is still not in. Do you know what happened? I didn't rest. My husband was like, wait, check on the 15th. Me, I don't have that patience. He knows it. I'm not patient at all. Like, it's a virtue I'm supposed to learn. I'm still working on myself. When even I buy something, I need to wear that day. Like, that day. Mini sabo train. So I waited for 2 days. On the 4th of January, I did another one. Now, it looked like as a line faint biaba. Now, doubting Thomas, I started asking my husband, did the line come in 5 minutes after doing the thing? He was like, yes. I said, no, it didn't happen. No, it's not true. I'll do it again. He said, no, okay, if you do it again, then wait. Do it on the 15th. I said, me, I don't have that patience to wait till 15th. Lie, I can't wait. Then, the next day, he was asleep. I thought he was asleep. I got up boko. As soon as I came to Pina, he came there. I thought Semeyana made a CNO. As soon as I got up, normally he sleeps so deep. So I thought so in a menyano. As soon as I got up now, he didn't get up. I went to pee, put it on the thing, kept it there now. This guy came out. So when we came, I don't know if you can see. I did the 3rd one, and it was positive. You have no idea the joy in my heart, because that was actually my prayer, not to menstruate. Do you know what? There are some things too where you have to do it by faith. As soon as we go back from the honeymoon, I packed all my sanitary towels. I don't even know where it is. I got a parcel from, I told you, a subscriber, and I had sanitary towels in it. As soon as I thought of that, I packed everything. And truly, I don't even know where it is. I didn't menstruate again. So that was how I got to know that I was pregnant. So actually, right after our wedding, the first do that we did. That's basically. So what's your side?
You see, sometimes life is funny. So this is how it happened. From what you know, it was we didn't have intercourse in her ovulation period. Now, I think the day that she was supposed to be very fertile, she wanted us to do the distance, but it didn't happen for some reasons. Let's see. It didn't happen. So my beloved wife here was the most disturbed woman in the whole world within that period, from like that.
Get away.
She was not a happy person. because she felt that the window has closed and she didn't want to menstruate again.
Don't let me laugh.
So the fact that we didn't do the do on that day, it means that she will have to menstruate again. So she was actually that fed into what she was saying, that she was doubting. She was actually thinking that it be not fat. So she was really worried. But then me too, I knew that
Afa.
it has do this thing already. So you have faith. Just have faith. So fast forward to the first time she did the test. When she saw the thing, she said negative. I say, we are saying you're pregnant. Just give it time and then do it again. Hey. She okay. What is time? What is time? She didn't even 2 days. I mean, I'm sure you didn't even get to the 2 days.
It was first and fourth.
Nah, she went to do again. I was like, but you. Then I kept quiet. Then the third one, she went to do it. I was like, hey, but sister, make catch up with train. Why? So this one that you are finished, are you going to buy another one? In any case, she was me. I was happy, but I'm not the kind that when I'm happy I'm jumpy. I'm not that kind. I laugh around. I am cool. But it's not like showing in my face all over the place. I mean. So when she was doing that, I'll tell her, see, as she said, I was beginning to count the days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Just relax. God is in control. And here we are, how many months? Plenty months down the line. Plenty months.
Because in the next 2 days, I'll enter my last trimester.
Is it 2 days?
Yes,
Saturday.
Saturday. So
Yes.
Right now, today is Thursday, so in 2 days, Saturday, I'll be entering my last trimester, and then very soon I'll be meeting my king. I don't know if you've not seen a gender review video. I don't know when it's coming, so I'm not going to say the gender in this video. In case you see it before this one, so you already know the gender.
You've already said the gender.
No, I didn't say it.
You did.
Don't give them the clue. So let me just give you. Hey.
Ow. Oh, sir.
Not that big.
Hello, boy.
Oh, you've given them the. And
basically, because of this one, we'll drop the gender before we drop this.
No, you have to find out before you drop gender.
We change the order.
No.
We can't come and blow our own cover like this. Please.
We'll take that part out. Yes, so that was basically it. Finding out that we're going to be parents. That was how we got to know. And that was how our faith gave us this joy. So please, if you're expecting, if you are anxious, too anxious, your hormones won't even show that you're pregnant. You get it? So just relax. And if you've been trying for a very long time, just forget about it. Relax and go about your normal duties. The day you least expect it, it will happen. Some people too do not get time to ovulate because they ovulate during their menses. So please, if you've been trying for long, you can try doing the do when you're doing red. It won't be bad. You can try. So that's basically our tip for you. We know you are sharing in our joy, and we are grateful for that. Please, if you've been able to watch this far, if you've been able to watch your cutest we are a couple still, but parents would name it the pan. If you've been able to watch your cutest parents to be to this far, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And let's all wait for our new fam. Yeah, our little one. So until the next video, adios. Mwah.